Yes, yes, yes.
Jodian, Pantry.
It's that time, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. We gotta be talking to Jodian Pantry.
People down here just fighting each other. Right now, Father.
This is what it's called, Come Down, Father.
Don't know what to do. Lord, we really need a word from you. The systems are failing, my brothers and sisters are wailing, the crime raiders are selling, and everybody is fearing for their lives. Lord, yes, we really need a word from you. I just wanna be ready when you are, ready when you are. Father, please come down. Lord, you're all we need in this time, Father, please come down. So what a revelation, what a revelation. Come down, Father. Fake prophets are rocketing, leaders are telling lies. People down here are losing their minds.
I'm loving this one. I'm loving this one. I'm loving this one right here.
Cleanse us from every sin. We're running out of time, Lord. Lord, I really need a word from you. Demons for some souls, they are controlling the
Miss Jody, Miss Jody Pantry, how are you?
Good night, good night, good night, good night, Leroy. What's up?
Man, I'm good. It's such a joy to have you tonight, man. Such a privilege and an honor. I mean, when I sent out the invitation to you and you responded right away. First of all, I was very impressed with your quick response. And to actually have you on the platform tonight, it's an honor and a privilege, man. I've always wanted to meet you. From you look at Teeny Weenie, you know? Look at Teeny Weenie.
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure, it's an honor being on here live tonight. And I mean, I have to say it out loud to everybody who's even listening, who's tuning in tonight, that I am just getting back up from a terrible flu that I was knocked down by. And you are the first person who is hearing from me, who is having me, a matter of fact, right after coming out of my sick bed. And it feels amazing. It feels good to be back. Not fully yet cleared up, but I'm still feeling way better than how I was feeling 7-8 days ago.
Man, it's such an honor. I prayed for you so many times. I'm like, how's she going to get sick now? She can't get sick now. She can't get sick now. You know?
I know, right?
She can't get sick now. Yeah, not no. But you know, it's a joy to have you, man. And I know we have so much to cover tonight because your story needs to be heard. You know, your story needs to be heard, and there are a lot of ladies listening and a lot of young men listening and need to hear this story. I've been privy a little bit to a little bit of it, and I wanted you to tell us, you know, take us through the journey that you have had so far in your young life. And I say young life with no joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the journey that you have to trod in this young life that you've been living, and you know, it kind of had me up and down. It kind of had me up and down with emotions because I've heard so much about you when you were a young lady, young girl, singing, and then you just disappear off of the face of the earth. I didn't know what happened. I've asked, what happened to the girl Jodian Pantry? The youth stuff for you can't find nothing for Jodian Pantry. I'm like, no, this doesn't make sense. So I wanted you to come on and you to tell us your journey and you know. But before we go in any deep stuff, tell us about your childhood. I want to hear about your childhood because this young girl come up win big award in Jamaica. You know, for her big voice, the little body with her big voice. I remember them saying that little girl with a big voice. Nadine Blair and all of them people were all over you during that time. You know what I mean? So tell us a little bit about that. Tell us some more about that.
Well, when I was a little girl, I was pretty excited about the life that I had because the life that I had was one filled with adventures. Um, Adventures later on turned into a little bit of pain and but aside from that I loved my musical journey as a child growing up because I got to go out. Which picnic don't
Right,
love go out?
right,
Which picnic don't let them here get comb, wear
right.
them pretty socks,
Yeah,
them
yeah,
nice socks and
yeah,
shoes and
yeah.
go out. Right, so I was always excited and looking forward to those trips all across Jamaica. And not just Jamaica, but to the other small islands as well, such as Cayman Island. You
Wow,
know, I
wow.
always look forward to going to Cayman Island because I used to show up in Cayman Island a lot when I was a little girl. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
used to have some great shows, some great performances as a kid in
Mm,
Cayman Island with the Seventh Day Adventist family that I was part of back then. But later on, as I transitioned from that little girl out of the CBC
mm,
competition, I went on to starting high school, first
mm,
former in high school in 2001. And, from there, once a child gets into high school, it's all about you finding yourself.
right.
Later on, you're going to have to know what truly is it that you want to become, who are you aspiring to be.
Mm,
I was that young girl who had a lot of questions in my head about which did I want to do, which in terms of singing or teaching, because I really love guiding, people. I
mm,
really love helping people to be better, and that was part of my life as well. I think the mommy told me one time somebody did kind of love the whole nursing thing too, or doctor thing, I'm not sure. But I used to enjoy watching my mom when back in the days when she used to work on the Chapel Hospital compound. I used to enjoy watching um you know my mother on the hospital ward, doing what she was doing at the time, but also
uh-huh,
I used to enjoy watching the nurses, the doctors. I used to
mm,
literally stand up or peep sometimes. I used to peep some of the times
mhm.
and why do I feel like I've lost you? Are you still there?
I'm here. I'm here. You're frozen just a bit, but we can hear you. All right, you're
Okay,
back.
great.
Yeah, you're back. Uh-huh.
Right. So, yeah, man. So I used to pee when people
Mm,
used to come in with some big chops or big dog bite or donkey bite or cow
yeah.
bite, whatever it was. And I used to be so fascinated just
Mm,
peeping because I wasn't supposed to be there, but I used to
right,
peep,
right.
And I used
Uh-huh.
to see the doctor stitching up people's skin, putting back people's face together, then side eye and belly together.
Wow.
And I really used to be so fascinated by that. I wasn't afraid of what I was seeing either. So I think maybe that's why my mother said maybe they kind of like them type of stuff there.
Yeah.
But I really loved the whole idea of teaching. But then I couldn't depart from music, and here I am today still doing music. Um,
Mm,
and I know music will be taking me a very, very far away before I see this earth
mm,
for sure. I want to do my due diligence with music. I need the whole world to know that Jodian Pantry exists, like this country girl from Jamaica, third world country exists. And she's super talented, she's super gifted, she's super anointed, and you can throw her anywhere and she will just fit right in with a message.
mm,
Coming from her voice, she will have a message. She will touch somebody's life. She will touch somebody's heart, no matter where you put me, no matter where you put me among. So growing up as a little girl, I had an issue finding my identity, but eventually when I got into late teens, I figured out that it's really gonna be this music thing. I'm just a humble country girl from the cool hills of Shackleton, Clarendon. Um, born to Mary Walton, mother than call her Miss Little. I have two brothers by
wow.
her. I have a brother who serves in the Marine in the United States, and I have my little brother, the smallest one, the bush belly one,
Mm,
right here in front of me, who attends Glenmere High School. you'll be heading into fifth form soon.
Right.
My life is pretty much one of those lives that comes with a lot of ups and downs. It comes with a lot of me being up this minute and then another minute I'm down with,
Right.
you know, the type of curveball that life throws at me. But I can tell you that each time I get knocked down, I'm gonna be back swinging, full swinging, stronger than even before. I do believe I have taken my last big huge hit, you know, knocked down.
You're not at the more league.
I don't think
I like it.
I can manage another knockdown per se, and that is why I have pulled much wisdom and knowledge from the road that or the roads and the avenues that I've been on to ensure that I do not take the same things along with this new journey with me, you know. I cannot afford to go down on the same avenue again. That's for sure. And I want to serve God better as well. That has a whole lot to do with what is in store for us as well and what God Himself will release unto us. And I don't want to be the obstacle in my own way, you know. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
At what age did you enter that competition, and how much did you come in? What was that?
I was 11 years of age. I was the first child to ever enter and compete in the JCDC Gospel competition back in 2001.
2001.
Yes, I was 11 years of age. I remember I had turned 12 either after the competition or during the competition. Also, you know, because of me and the results that came out of it, JCDC decided to separate the children's gospel festival different from the adult gospel festival because some breed of battle when it fling fans at the stage that night. When the little girl never win, everybody did beg that girl, she's fine, that was so. I remember the people were throwing boxes and plastic bottles on that stage, just passing it towards the stage that night. Because of how disappointed they felt. But I love the results. I love the results because that results have really helped me to be who I am today as well. I've learned in life that no matter what you do, no matter where you go, there will always be somebody who is just as good as you are, even better. But it doesn't mean that you are horrible. It just means that God makes some extra super fabulous, fantastic, super talented people out there. Life is not just about competition in your everyday life, even though that's how some people live their life on a day-to-day basis, competing with others. I don't think I can promise people that I'll be doing that. I just want to be heard, and I just want people to love what I do, what I offer, and that's music and the type of music that I do. And as long as they love it, and as long as they're feeding from it, I'm great with that. I'm great with that.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, I got a lot of music for you tonight, so I want them to hear some of your music, and then we're gonna come back to your story. We want to know what happened right after that, and then you know. Before I even play this song, do you remember which song you sang at the competition? Which song you sang at the competition?
I'll give my heart. What can I give you, Jesus? I'll give my heart. I'm not song that one.
A big tune for real, man. All right, we're going to play a song called Struggling. Jodian Pantry right here on Reggae Uninterrupted, y'all. No, interrupt me. That's it. Jay Kingston said. GL365 Radio.
I'm taking my time to express my thoughts, to compose my mind and access my heart. But what if I don't understand where to start to make you understand the way I feel? I'm looking around and you may see me frown. My doubts are like a hammer beating me down. The stress is taking over me. This is all reality. struggling. We're living, but we're suffering. Yeah, struggling. Poor people struggling. Hey, struggling. Office went for by the meeting, nothing. Oh, should I give up on my mission? Give up on my wishing? Give up this rendition to see the youth living a peaceful, humble life. Not roaming streets at night. The liquor use and water vex. I sit down on the corner and I burn them cess. Get caught up in a dirty mess. Because them think that is the way to relieve them stress. Just get up or try. Stop the stealing, stop the weeping. No tell no lie. The work out there, just run, go try. My long for see the unity and the youths are strive. Struggling, poor people struggling. Yeah, struggling. We're living, but we're suffering. Struggling, poor people struggling. Struggling, officers for by the meeting, nothing. Oh, some don't have nowhere to sleep. Some don't have nothing to eat. When hungry lick them shut, you know. Them run go out a road go see. The liquor time, no common time. We make the baby stop calling, say them hungry. And when mama gets stressed and father get this, you know that things could get very ugly in this your struggle.
It's a live exclusive interview with the one and only Jodian Pantry.
In this your struggle.
Yes. The little nightingale from Jamaica. I tell you. Struggling. I listen to your songs, and obviously you do quite a few cover songs. And by the way, you did excellent. I mean, I love when a person really cover a song. You know, and it's called cover for a reason. And if you cover the song, you must cover it, to the T. You know what I'm saying? Some of your cover songs, man, I'm telling you, man, oh man. They were covered to the T. Yeah. You did such a great job with that, man. For the song Struggling, where's that coming from?
I'm coming from a life of struggling, and I can relate when I hear news about people and families or young people, struggling. I know exactly what that is. I know what it is like to not be able to find what you need exactly when you need it at the time when you need it. I know what it is like to not know who to call upon because people expect you to have it all the time and not have it. And therefore, it makes my life a little bit more complex in this world today because people expect me to always be in a position or a better position and have it. And a lot of times I really don't. I remember, seeing one of my friends doing this feeding of the 5,000, just going around one day with a group of friends and started preparing meals and distributing it, in the streets to homeless. Those who were not of very sound mind and stuff like that. And I was like, people are struggling now. People really are struggle. And I remember my ex-manager at the time had sent that Johnny be good rhythm to me. And I just wrote my original song on the rhythm. And that's how I came up with it was a poem I started writing first, to be honest, and it turned into a song. I'm taking my time to express my thoughts, to compose my mind, and accept my heart. But what if I don't understand where to start to let you understand the way I feel? And looking around, the maze, the frown, my doubts are like a hammer. They're beating me down. This stress is taking over me.
Right.
This is all reality. That was where I stopped in the poem. I never had a chorus. But then it just happened one day and me just started struggling for people struggling. And it all came together and it all made sense. It's a bad tune. You love it.
Wow.
It's a bad tune. And can I tell you, I did that song when I was 19 years old. I'm now
19.
33 years old. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. That's an, yeah, I've had that song since I was 19.
Struggling. And I mean,
Struggling.
you spoke you spoke through the song so eloquently at 19 years old. The struggle was real.
Mm-hmm.
The
The
struggle
struggle
was
was real.
wow,
The
wow, wow.
struggle was real. Yeah.
Well, like I said before, you came out this young kid,
Right.
blooming and everybody talking about. I was living in New York at the time. I remember living in New York at the
Right.
time, and this Jodian Pantry, Jodian Pantry, Jodian Pantry, and I mean,
Right.
people were asking, even asking if I know anybody who
Right.
know Jodian Pantry because they want to get her at their church. You know what I mean? And stuff like
Wow.
that. And
Wow.
and then all of a sudden there was nothing of Jodian Pantry. I was wondering, okay, what
Right.
happened? She just a little one
Uh,
who just she migrate when she young,
okay.
so you don't see her no more. What
Right.
really going on? What really?
A lot of people thought I had migrated, but I was still here in Jamaica. I was
Mm-hmm.
a very unstable teenager. And like I said, I've always been struggling with my identity, trying to figure out if I wanted to do music like a Beyonce or a Lil Kim or Nicki Minaj or Rihanna
Right,
or,
right.
Whitney Houston or Celine Dion. I couldn't figure out who
Ooh,
I
wow.
really wanted to be. So there was some confusion along my journey.
Mm-hmm.
So there were different producers who had me under their wing, giving me assignments, of writing songs. But every time I would write a song, it just never felt like me.
Mm-hmm.
It never felt like this was the direction God wanted me to go.
Right, right.
And that was what held me a little bit back even longer out there. Um, because everybody know where I'm coming from. Everybody knows my roots. Everybody know that
Mm-hmm.
I'm this little girl who did the gospel song and the
Right.
church gospel thing.
Yeah.
And me wanting to take my life in my own hands, God was not gonna allow that to happen. No day. So the struggle was real out there trying to design my own life roadmap. And every
Mm-hmm.
time I take one different street, go up one different road, down one different country, it
Mm-hmm.
leads me back to the same place of seeking God.
Wow.
Seeking God for direction, answers, and not to mention relationship problems.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Failed relationships along the way drained my energy emotionally, mentally, psychologically. So I lived in Kingston for about 7+ years, and then one day I found myself back, in my mother's state, back in the country where I'm from, Shackleton, and I was there for about 3.5 years, and then I got married like a year extra after that. Um, Transitioning into now, going
Mm-hmm.
through separation and divorce again. But the greater part about my failed relationship again is that I have salvation, I have Christ, I'm a Christian girl. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not like I am so empty,
Right.
like I felt 12, 13 years ago. I'm not that empty girl anymore. I'm confident and boasting and bragging in God that He has my back and He has set me up for better, you
Right.
know?
Right. Right.
And so here I am on, the Big Bad Radio station tonight, doing my thing. I'm feeling grateful, I'm feeling thankful, I'm expectant to God be the glory. Look
Mm-hmm.
at your same way. Jodian Pantry's right here and she's just ready to do the takeover
Mm-hmm.
and grow in her ministry, grow from
Mm-hmm.
strength to strength from day to day and getting myself ready up to jump into the United States again and get some work done, visit some more churches, um, love upon the people, meet and greet, and I'll see where life takes me from there.
Right, 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 right.
Right.
As far as the industry is concerned, was it a tug and war with you whether you wanted to stay gospel, secular, or
Oh, definitely.
in
That's what I
between?
said. That's what I said. There was always undecisiveness because every song that I did, I did a song named Can't Frame Me back in a secular day, No Ordinary Girl. But I have a song when named Wanja, in relation to ganja. My mother never ever hear them song there either. Them song there.
And that's why I asked the question.
I listened to them and it just wasn't me. That's why I couldn't go nowhere.
Gotcha.
And I'm always begging the producers not to release them. I felt this sense of guilt, like, no sir, that must back me down.
Right.
You know that type of guilt, eh?
Yeah.
So, I love where I'm at today in life because I know God is up to something major. You know, and I'm expectant, like I said. And I know great things are in store for me, you know?
All right, we're talking to Jodian Pantry right here on Reggae Uninterrupted, and Jodi's sharing her journey with us. She is a phenom. Back in the day, little girl going on the big stage, the biggest stage. And I mean, she ripped things apart. I'm telling you, ripped things apart. She's a trendsetter because they had to change the whole format of the thing because she was too young to win it. You understand me? She was too young to win it. I never understood why they wouldn't have you enter. But then them have you enter, you know. But then still feel some why maybe she's too young, man. We can't put that kind of pressure upon her. You know, who make those kind of decisions? You know what I mean? You can't make the decision for her. You have her enter. She did well, and then you hold her back and say, you know what? She's probably too young for this. You know, maybe next time. Somebody chose your next time for you. You understand what I'm saying?
They do. Yeah, I know, right? But that is still good. That is still good.
Awesome. Set up this next song for me, man. Pick myself up. Set up this song for me. What would you say about this song? Pick myself up.
This song is fairly new. It has not been officially released as yet.
You mean me release it by Reggae Uninterrupted?
Right, you're the first person to play it on
Let
air.
them know, yeah.
It's a well-loved cover song.
Right.
By my producer Paul Patmore. He was adamant that he had to get this song out and done. So let them hear it. Let them hear what's going on.
All right,
he took me old school. Old
Yeah. That's why I love the song so much. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you love old school reggae, listen to man. The one that is for you. All right, so all my old school reggae friend them. Carmelita, I'm not calling him, yeah. Christopher Rose, I'm not calling him, I'm a virgin. Hear this.
Sitting in the morning sun and watching all the birds passing by. Oh, how sweet they sing. Oh, how much I wish that I could fly. And I try. I said I try. I really try, but I gotta pick myself up, dust myself off, and start
This one is called One Day. Watch this. On the rooted and grounded rhythm. Hear this.
We're gonna leave this world one sweet day. No more weeping, no more pain. I pray. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one sweet day. No more weeping, no more pain. I pray, Lord, your people are dying here, and we can't take no more. Can't choose, can't move, we lose. We are being controlled. Can't even freely speak what is on our minds. God bless my country, but your people don't see the sign. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one sweet day. No more weeping, no more pain. I pray. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one sweet day. No more weeping, no more pain. I pray.
It's Jodian Pantry. Song called One Day. Reggae Uninterrupted, y'all.
They do not seek you. From you they've turned away.
With Reggae Uninterrupted on GL365 Radio.
Your love on Calvary. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one sweet day.
I tell you, I got so many songs for Jodian tonight. I'm telling you, people are asking for pull-up. People are asking for pull-up. Jodian, you think we should pull up a song? Give me a thumbs up if you think we should pull up a song. You think we should pull up a song for them?
We're gonna leave this world
What's up, DJ?
Hey, you see that tune there? That tune there, big tune. That tune there, number one. Blink again.
DJ, it's recommendable that you play this one from top of the because
We're
it's
gonna leave
like what
this
Jesus has said in a parable.
world
That means
one day. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one sweet day. No more weeping, no more pain. I pray. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one
Reggae
sweet
Uninterrupted
day.
with D.
No more weeping, no more pain. I pray, Lord, your people are dying here, and we can't take no more. Can't choose, can't move, we lose. We are being controlled. Can't even freely speak what is on our minds. God bless my country, but your people don't see the sign. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one day. We're gonna leave this world one sweet day. No
Reggae Uninterrupted on GL365 Radio.
One day. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
One day we're gonna leave this world.
Sing, Jodian. Sing, Jodian. Sing, girl.
No more pain, I pray.
Big tune.
One day we're gonna leave this world. One day we're
Church.
gonna leave this world. One day, no more weeping, no more pain. I pray.
Ah,
I messed up so much.
I can't wait to see you in concert. I cannot wait to see you in concert.
I can't wait to trust me.
You have some songs that are going to turn up Jamaica. It's going to turn up the world, man. You have some music that's going to turn up the world. I'm telling you. So much has happened. So much has happened, and Jodian was down. You know, if we were real about it, Jodian was down. Jodian was out. Jodian was down and out, and all of a sudden, Jodian is back on her feet again. She's here, back on her feet again. The good thing is that throughout your journey, throughout all those dark places that you've been, you never gave up. You kept strong. You kept holding on. What gave you the drive to keep pushing on? What gave you that drive?
Because I've not done the work yet. You know, I believe that every single one of us are here on this earth to fulfill a purpose.
Yeah.
I know I've not yet fulfilled mine, like all of it per se. And I know that this is the chance and the opportunity that God is giving me now to get it right, you know, and I can't afford to fail. Like that's what I tell you, I cannot afford another knockdown at the moment. I have to do what I have to do, what I'm here to do. Yeah. People get derailed. We know that. And we know the devil never stops, you know. We know things keep happening in the background. Even when we're asleep, things are happening. But once you have our warring angels, our watching angels over us, and once we have God on the case for us, we can sleep nice, man. We can pray, protect even our dream portals, you know, and barricade, and have a peaceful life. Wake up and do it all over again and do it better, smarter, you know. That's it for me right now.
Wow. I'm really enjoying talking to you and having this conversation with you. Because like I told you, I'm one of the persons who never met you, but knew you from afar. You know what I mean? And was waiting to see what is next for Jodian Pantry. What is gonna happen to her? You know what I mean? Is anybody gonna find her? Because I thought I just thought you were somebody who, because you were young, you got migrated, and you just chose a path somewhere. And I'm like, a gift like that cannot just disappear. Yeah, a gift like that cannot just disappear. You know what I mean?
A lot of people thought that, to be honest. Yeah. A lot of people thought I was not in Jamaica. And I was always here. Wow. One of the great things though, even though I was down, on the down moment, I was still doing a lot of corporate events. So I was still part of the great Kennedy family doing things for them from time to time. I was still part of the Sagicor family doing things for them just the same. Even if Flo called me, Giselle called me, I was still there. So I was still doing my performances, to be honest with you. It's just that I was not putting in any extra amount of media work per se for people to hear it on the radio, see it globally type of thing. That's the level I'm at now, launching out and moving forward. Definitely.
All right. Your song's called Big Dreams and Self-Love. And you was there a time when you weren't loving yourself?
Of course. I lost a lot. There were a lot of things I didn't love about myself. I was marking myself so hard, which was a very bad thing to do at the time. I had a little bit of self-esteem issues as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Easily intimidated. Sometimes people love hearing my own voice. But then I was the girl who still had big dreams.
Right.
I believe that one day I'm going to sit in the places that the other big people were. I believe that one day I'm going to dine amongst the people who are just about at the same level where I'm working hard to get at.
Right.
I'm going to meet some people that God would have ordained me to meet. And that's what's up. That's really what's up for me right now. And I believe it will be done. And that's why I wrote Big Dreams, waiting for them to come through as hard as it may seem. That's why I wrote that song. Yep.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, sis. It's coming.
That's right.
It's coming. Here it is. Jodian Pantry. Big Dreams. Reggae. Uninterrupted.
Big dreams I dream, waiting on them to come through. Hard it may seem, trotting on my journey, though my faults before me can't stop me now. What's the deal? They say I'll never make it, but I will never fake it. The rules, I'll never break it. My destiny will be revealed. I am that I am, I'll never fake who I am. I am the me that you see, working hard, trying to be the best at what I do, the best at who I be. Use me and help me, Lord. Though my trials, they tend to get so hard. You and I will never break apart, Lord. Ooh, big dreams I dream, waiting on them to come through. Hard it may seem, trotting on my journey, though my foes before me can't stop me now. What's the deal? They say I'll never make it, but I will never fake it. The rules, I'll never break it. My destiny will be revealed. Got troubles in my life, still I am not looking back. One touch of your blood has been keeping me intact. Devil's trying to hold me down, thinking he can take your crown, Lord. But when I pray, there's power in your name, strong enough to break all those chains, Lord. Big dreams I dream, waiting on them to come through. Hard it may seem, trotting on my journey, though my foes before me can't stop me now. What's the deal? They say I'll never make it, but I will never fake it. The rules, I'll never break it. My destiny will be revealed. Oh no, no way, I'm not looking back, moving out of.
Wow.
They wanna see me off the track.
Young lady, you wrote the song, right?
Yes, I did.
You wrote the song, and
Yes, I did.
I love to look at my guests, their expression when they hear their song back. Earlier you said there are times when you don't even like to hear yourself. When you hear the song, what goes through your mind? When you listen back to this song right now, what goes back to? Because I'm watching your face, and I'm seeing so many different expressions there. I'm seeing a bit of emotions when it just started. Then I saw that smile just pop out, a mild smile just pop out, and then it almost came to a laughter where he's like, "Wow," you know what I mean? So what's going on? Tell me about it. Take us through the emotion.
Every time I hear this song specifically, I start talking in my head to me. I'm like, young girl, if only you knew, how talented you have always been.
Right.
Only you knew how beautiful your voice sounded.
Yeah.
you would not have thought those things that you
Mm-hmm.
used to think back then.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, I
Wow.
did this one. I did big dreams when I was about 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
24 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
I saw the expressions on your face. I saw the emotions on your face, and I'm like, what's
yeah,
going on in her head? I wanted to stop the song for a moment to ask you, but I wanted the people to hear that verse, especially
right.
when I listened to it today. By the way, today is the first time I heard it, and when I listened to it, I'm like, whoa, whoa,
Wow,
this is big. This is big. This bigger than Jodian, really. It's
I
bigger
love
than
the
Jodian.
song.
I mean,
It's a bad song. It's a bad song.
I honestly think you probably should re-release the song.
I
I mean,
will. I will. It will be on my EP. I will.
this song is tough, tough, tough. This song
It's
is gonna
fun.
save a bunch of young people's life.
Yeah.
This song
Yeah.
is gonna help a lot of young people to make decisions. This song is
Yeah.
gonna guide a lot of young people who is struggling with what to do, what not to do, when to do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? This song is gonna birth big dreams out of, I mean, a multitude of people.
Yeah.
I'm hearing it. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I'm hearing it.
Amen.
I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it, and I'm speaking live to the song because I I,
Amen.
I want to hear it when it comes out. Because
Right.
when it comes back out, I should say, because it come out already, but we want to come back out because I just feel a lot of people didn't get to hear it because you were in the shadows when you let this back out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so many people need to hear this on the big stage where,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, they can relate to the words, have the graphics up, the lyrics up for them to see.
Right.
Sometimes when you see the thing, you know what I mean, it have more impact on you. I mean, this
True. That's true.
let me wait. I wait for it. I wait for it. I wait for it. I wait.
Wait for it.
I
Wait
wait.
for it.
I wait for
Wait
it. Yes.
for it.
Jesus. Big dreams.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
dreams. I just saw the emotions, man, and I'm like, I need to ask her what's going on. What is going on? Because that smile popped out of nowhere, and I'm like, uh-huh. Then you start fix your clothes now for me not really see the emotions no more.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Hey, bad
I
man.
enjoy I enjoy listening to that one as well.
Well, you had a rough life, as I said. You had a rocky experience with
Yeah,
life, with loving yourself, with marriage, divorce, heartache, broken hearted. You've gone through so much, and fittingly, you came out with a song called "Back on My Feet Again."
oh yeah.
Tell me what led up to that, and why the song.
That song chose me. I didn't even choose that song.
Wow.
I remember when I was locked in my room for weeks,
Hmm.
feeling embarrassed about the whole marriage thing not working out, and
Mm.
I was out of it. I was completely out of it. And I remember the producer for the song, Paul Patmore, he called me one day and he was always reminding me who I was, who I am to the people who call themselves my fans,
Mhm, mhm,
especially, and
mhm.
people who cares about me.
Right, right.
And he said, listen, you owe it not just to yourself, but you owe it to those people as well who love you, who are waiting to hear you sing.
Mhm.
And I know that this song, as well as Pick Myself Up, are your two go-to songs right now. I want you to do them over, and we're going to do them reggae style. And that's how they really came about, you know.
Mhm.
And back on my feet again, oh my God. It's not normal in a Jamaica right
No,
now.
no,
It's
no.
playing in almost everybody's home.
Well,
It's
listen,
almost on everybody's phone right now as a ringtone. Yeah.
we host a top 10, a reggae gospel top 10 here, and a soca
Right.
gospel top 10. And
Right.
listen to me, I've heard from at least three. I heard from three radio DJs who are on our panel that help us to make
Right.
make the choices weekly. All right. I heard from 3 people. I send them the music. I sent them the song. One of them had it before because he got it. But I've sent them the song and I heard back from them saying, "Yo, dude, I mean, this is your expression, dude. This song have to be on the top 10.
Wow.
To be on the top 10." And I called you already, and I told you that a producer was querying. I mean,
Right.
I have a rhythm, and I need this girl for singing by the rhythm. They're bridging. Who is she? You understand what I'm saying? Because
Right.
the song is so, I mean, so riveting. I've always heard the song. Always, every wedding you go, you hear it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think and to see what you did to it, hear what you did to it, it's just amazing. It's amazing. And then to hear your story, to hear of your journey,
Right.
and back on my feet again. I mean,
Uh,
I'm not surprised that Jamaica is relating to it the way they are, because
oh yes.
like me, everybody was wondering where is Jodian Pantry? Where is Jodian Pantry? The only person I can think of today that a similar thing happened to, and in terms of disappearing, they were on top and just disappeared, was Glacier Robinson. When Glacier Robinson
Right.
got sick and nobody knew where she was, nobody knew what was happening. You know what I mean? It's a similar thing. I'm like, yo, where did Jody go? Where did Jody?
Right.
So for you to come back out with this song, man, I tell you, I'm just delayed for them to hear it because I know they're waiting to hear it. I get even messaging in the chat already saying, "Man, I want to hear Back on My Feet again." You know. So big shout out to Carmen Cooper, who's in Jamaica, and she's watching and listening, and she's like, she have this nice song, man. I'm back on my feet. So,
Right.
Carmen
Right.
Cooper, I love it just like you, my sister. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the hot single. A matter of fact, the hottest single out there right now, today. And the truth, man. The
That's
hottest single out there
right.
right now. Jodian Pantry in all her glory. Yeah, write a song. You heard it. Reggae Uninterrupted. Hear this.
Gonna break these chains around me. Gonna learn to fly again. Maybe hard, but I'll do it. When I'm back on my feet again.
Reggae Uninterrupted
Soon
with
these tears
D-Roy.
will all be drying. Soon these eyes will see the sun. Might take time, but I'll see it. When I'm back on my feet again. When I'm back on my feet again. I'll walk round down the street again. And they'll all look at me again. And they'll see that I'm strong. Gonna hear the children laughing. Gonna hear the voices sing. Won't be long till I hear them. When I'm back on my feet again. Gonna feel the sweet light of heaven shining down. It's light on me. Once we're dead, I will feel it. When I'm back on my feet again. When I'm back on my feet again. I'll walk proud down this street again. And
Jodian, please tell your mom thank you for getting you back on your feet again for the show.
Mommy? Mommy?
Tell mommy there for me. Tell mommy there.
Right, I must tell her thank you for getting me back on my feet again.
Yes, man.
Mommy say you're most welcome.
I tell you,
And
mommy.
we do it with prayer all the time.
Bless you, mommy. Bless you, girl. Wow.
We'll all be trying. Soon these eyes will see the sun. Might take time, but I'll see it. When I'm back on my feet again. What? When I'm back on my feet again. I'll walk proud down the street again. And they'll all look at me again. And they'll see that I'm strong. Gonna hear the children laughing. Gonna hear the voices sing. Won't be long till I hear them. When I'm back on my feet again. Gonna feel the sweet light of heaven shining down. It's light on me. Once we're done, I will feel it. When I'm back on my feet again.
Big tune.
When I'm back on my feet again. I'll walk proud down this street again. And they'll all look at me again. And they'll see that I'm strong. And I'm not gonna crawl again. I will learn to stand tall again. No, I'm not gonna fall again.
Big tune.
'Cause I learned to be strong. So these tears will all be drying. Soon these eyes will see the sun. Won't be long till I see it.
When I'm back on my feet again. I love it. Jesus.
On my feet again.
Big tune, Jordan. Big tune. The tune. Listen, man. I bridging. When I played the song last week, I played the song last week right here on Reggae Uninterrupted, and Bridging said, "Bridging, the rhythm that stink." That was the next question. He said, "Yo, Bridging, the tune that stink, the rhythm that stink." All right. we got I have like 5 more minutes with you, Jodian. I didn't even plan to stay so long, but I love a good interview, and this is a great interview right here. I get questions like, such a powerful voice. How old is she? So you mind telling your age?
I did mention that earlier.
I know it did, but I didn't want to put it out there. You understand? We don't want to make sure I use it again. You understand me? Tell them again how old you are.
I turned 33 on April 24th of this year.
April 24th of this year. 24, you said, right? April 24th of this year. So a month ago, she turned 33.
Right.
33. Right. 33. So you heard it. You heard?
So they're here these days, yeah.
No. When I was on my madam veranda, right? When I up on my madam veranda, I listen to them song, yeah? Right? Me couldn't make sure no say I listen to them song, you know. You understand what I'm saying? Because, there was no church song one time. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
My mom is in the chat room and my mom is asking me to pull it up. My mom is telling me pull it up and she's telling me it's top tenable. You understand me?
Oh my God.
But me that get beaten with something if me did make you know say man, listen to them tune there now. You understand what I say?
Right.
Tune them, man.
Right. Right. You know, when I did this song, I knew it was the right move because I could feel God all over it.
Right.
And especially because of the words in the song. There are so many families, dysfunctional families,
right,
that were badly interrupted during COVID when it just hit and when it started getting worse and worse and worse.
True.
We saw families falling apart. Even those who were not married, but were just common laws, and those who were married, filing for divorces, or people just separating to clear their headspace, figure out what's going to be next.
Right.
We have seen during the pandemic fathers molesting daughters, fathers molesting sons, you know, a lot of uncles troubling cousins and sisters, and a lot of those dramas. Pastors troubling the ladies in church, teachers having a 14-year-old at his house. A lot of crazy things is happening in the world.
Right.
There are people who have been so hurt and who are still hurting. Some people don't even know where in the world they are today because of the amount of emotions that is tearing them apart because they feel like, oh, my wife has hurt me so badly. My husband have hurt me so badly. Or a daughter crying out because daddy keeps on touching me. Daddy keeps on sexually molesting me. My uncle keeps on sexually molesting me. You know, stuff like that. And when you can listen to this song and you tell yourself that, listen, no matter what you do me, once me not dead, I am going to get up on my feet again. I am going to walk proud down the street again, and they will all look at me again, and they'll see that I am strong. Gonna break the chains around me now. Gonna learn to fly again. You know, come on. These words. Listen, when I released this song the very first night, very first day on my birthday when I released it, the very first set of people who started commenting on the songs were bishops, pastors, evangelists. It was mostly Christian people.
Right.
And the comments that kept coming were, "You are so anointed." And I'm like, wow. And then you said enough. I wonder if them will say this is not a song from the hymnal.
Right. That's an inbox song.
But that is to show you that when your heart is positioned at the right place and there is a message that you want to convey, it will be just right enough. There will be enough conviction in it, especially if God is in it. It will sound like that. You know? So that is why I strongly believe no song is a bad song. Once there is a message or a word in it for somebody.
That's right.
You know? Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's weird to listen to some of the sermons that are being preached today.
Yes, man.
And who bad spoiling some of them pastor there? When them kick off devil face. You know? So when I hear me sing the little nice song, so when I'm back,
one man thing.
Again. You know? Pastor them I say, leg on the Mackie level. They have pastor preach and I say, we need to bust off the devil face. Aggressive like them pastor here. So why would anybody who listen to these pastors have a problem with a song as calm and convicting?
Talk to me, Jody.
You know, so the hypocrisy would be real then, right? So I don't worry about anything that is transpiring in my life today because everything that I want to do, I take it to God first. And I can tell you this, if I not feel it, now go do.
That's right. I heard
that. Because I can tell you, my producer has given me a list of songs. And me know me and him are going to eventually fight because some of them just not going to do it.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen because that's not, I know that's not my direction. That's not where I am going, and that's not where the Lord is taking me. So I know that God will definitely work on the formula between me and Mr. Patmore so we can have a successful project. And a successful future together, musical future together.
Wow. Well, Jodian Pantry, you are a breath of fresh air. I pray that God will prosper you.
Thank you.
I pray that you will now be the trendsetter, because we needed that. We needed that, especially for the female.
Yeah.
A lot of people coming out, and because I get music all the time. A lot of people coming out, and some of them I could have advised them if they had asked me to just wait a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Wait a little bit longer and go through the process a little bit more before you put this out. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
You have been to the highest of heights as far as the music industry is concerned, in terms of you came out young, so that's good for you. You know, you were out there a long time, and people, that name ring a bell. It triggers something for someone. And you did so well when you came out at that young age. And then for you to become a young woman and mature so much and know the music so much now, going through your journey and your experience and where you are today, I pray that you will be the trendsetter. You will be the one who's putting all the nice stuff them where we can play again on radio. You understand what I'm saying? And radio can nice again with some good female thing, product going out there. I pray that Mr. Patmore is heart his heart, and
his heart is definitely in the right place. He's very excited.
I pray that because like you said before, and you made it known out there, you can't go back to where you used to was. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go back to what you used to was. And the good thing is that the music never left you, and I'm happy. I'm so excited and happy for that. The music did not leave you. You know what I mean? You left the music for a little bit, but the music never really leave you. And so I can hear it in the voice. I can hear it in the moves. All the little moves that you move on those notes. I can hear it. I can tell that you kept the craft going. You were sticking to the art. And I appreciate that, man. As a member of this music fraternity, I want to thank you so very much for coming on Reggae Uninterrupted.
Thank you for having me.
Man, for sharing your journey with us, man. I tell you, this interview is gonna be on our YouTube channel, so it's gonna be around for a long time, and people can look back at it again and say, "Wow, Jodian Pantry." Because that's what I'm saying to myself. Wow, I'm speaking to Jodian Pantry today, and it's just amazing how God can take us through so many different paths, and we end up back at the same place, at the right time, as a matter of fact, where we really wanted you to be. And I think this is your moment, Jodian, for you to be stronger, wiser. You are stronger, you are wiser now, and you're better, way better than what we even know from back in the day. So thank you once again. And I'm looking forward to the project, man. Don't be afraid. I tell my guests all the time, this is a home for you. We created this radio station with you in mind, with all the gospel artists in mind, especially the young gospel artists that's not being heard. We have this radio station for you, and so you have a voice here and a home here. You can always call and say, "Hey, I got something to say, man. I want to talk to the people." You know what I mean? And feel free to come on, man, and we chit chat, man, all the time, anytime. All right.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. God bless you. And remember,
thank you too, and thank you to the listeners. I appreciate you, Lord. Remember to follow my social media pages, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have so many things in store coming in the pipeline just around the corner, and I want you guys to be here with me on the journey. God bless you all. Be safe out there. Have a wonderful rest of the night. Big up yourself.
Bless up yourself to my friend. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. She responds to her social media. So don't be afraid to message her. You understand what I'm saying? Because she responds to our social media. So go ahead and send her your love. Make sure you know that you're hearing her music and you're loving her music, and follow her on all social media platforms. And
yes, and I'll be back in the United States going towards mid-July, thereabouts, end of July. I'll be there all the way back until about September, October, thereabouts.
Wow. All right, you heard it right here, man. You heard it straight from Jodian's mouth that she's going to be around, and she's sticking around, all right? You don't have to worry that she's going to be disappearing on us again, because we're going to hunt her down this time. You understand? We're going to say we're going to go look for her. Bless up yourself, Jodian. God bless you. And by the way, your song is in the pool. It is in the pool for the top 10. So I'm just saying, listen out, look out. You never know.
Bless you.
All right, my sister, God bless you. Wow. Jodian Pantry, y'all. Jodian Pantry. We got to hear a little bit more of this, man. I have to hear a little bit more of this, man. Yeah, then we're going to go to the top 10. The top 10 is coming up next, y'all. Get ready.
Gonna break these chains around me. Gonna learn to fly again. Maybe hard, but I'll do it. When I'm back on my feet again. Soon these tears will all be drying. Soon these eyes will see the sun. Might take time, but I'll see it. When I'm back on my feet again. When I'm back on my feet again. I'll walk proud down the street again. And they'll all look at me again. And they'll see that I'm strong. Gonna hear the children laughing. Gonna hear the voices sing. Won't be long till I hear it. When I'm back on my feet again.
You're listening to Gospel Live 365. Gospel Live 365. All hits.